welcome. We're so excited about this. It's been a long time in the making, really trying to get this together, and we're so excited to feature one of Lisa and I's favorite places to eat in Morgantown, the Wine Bar, and we have Kristen from the Wine Bar with us today. She's going to share a little bit about the history of the restaurant. We're going to talk to you about how to eat out healthy in Morgantown and how to make good choices, and this is a great place to do it. So Kristen, thank you so much for bringing us in and hosting this. So give us maybe a little bit of history about the Wine Bar.
Okay, the Wine Bar is almost 4 years old. So this concept came from a group of friends. They all went to Italy together. They loved some of the small cellar-like restaurants that they toured when they were there, and they came back and they wanted a place like that to bring their friends and family. So the Wine Bar was born. It has evolved. This originally was just a place for family to get together. Space big enough, bigger than somebody's house, for everyone to get together and enjoy themselves.
How long have you been here at the Wine Bar?
I've been here since December of 2015, and I really like it here. I really do.
Now, you know, we've had many conversations before. You've been in the food industry pretty much your whole life.
My whole life. Yeah. I grew up doing this. I have an older brother who's a chef. Everywhere he went, I knew I could get a job because I was his little sister. So yeah, I've been in this business for quite a long time.
So food is a passion for you then?
It is. It really is. It's a passion. It's a family bond. It's something that we all enjoy in my family. It's something we all talk about. We love to cook for each other. We love to feed each other. So, you know, doing it for a living is just second nature.
That's really cool. You know, you mentioned something there. The average person eats out about 5 times per week, and that's what, you know, this thing was about, is how do we stay on purpose with our food choices and trying to live a healthy life and still go out and enjoy the fellowship you can with eating out. And
in-house, as far as employees go, we have 3 people who are actually chefs here. I am one of them. My bar manager is a chef, and my kitchen manager is a chef. So we love a challenge. If you come in and say, hey, I need this because I can't eat this, we love a challenge. You know, that's something different that we get to show off our skills. So any special requirements are welcome here.
And we come here quite often with friends of ours that eat a gluten-free lifestyle, and of course we'll substitute bread, we'll substitute the gluten-free crackers. But you said something interesting last time. Wine Bar's really known for their flatbreads and pizza, right? So you're coming up with a gluten-free
we do.
Pizza crust.
We have the gluten-free flatbreads and pizza crusts in-house.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So people can still experience that pizza,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But yet the modification for gluten-free, they can still enjoy that. So
they sure can.
I think that's really neat. You buy locally? Do you use sustainable vendors, things of that nature?
We are at the farmers market every Saturday. We also have links with people that the food we love from the farmers market. We have ordering links with those farms and those suppliers. If something is not made in-house, if it's not house-made, it's going to be handmade. And by handmade, one of our owners has family ties to the Tutto Gelato Cafe.
Oh, wow.
So it's a family thing. The place really focuses on family. So family that owns this knows family that owns that. And so they hand make our pasta. They hand make our gelato. So everything that we do, there are few preservatives because we make it here, and if we don't make it here, someone related to someone who owns this place has made it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So Kristen, tell us a little bit about what makes the Wine Bar really unique.
Wow, the Wine Bar is probably the only place I can think of in the area that you can go to. You can come in at 4 o'clock when we open the doors, and you can stay with us all night until we leave. You know, we don't turn tables. We don't want to rush you out of here. We want you to stay. We want you to have the best experience you could possibly have. We want you to feel like you're a part of our family, and you can just sit and relax and enjoy time with us.
So, you know, one of Lisa and I's favorite here is the big grande house salad. And what's so nice about a meal here is that you can take this salad, you can add protein to it.
Yes,
you
can.
have a couple different options with proteins.
Yes, our hand-cut salmon, it's awesome for you. We have chicken breasts that we hand trim, and we have certified black Angus fillets You can get that in a whole filet or filet tips. We hand cut those as well. And we also have shrimp. And then we have our meatballs, our Italian sausage.
Fantastic. So you can add a variety of different proteins to that salad. Now you mentioned like hand cutting chicken breast and also your fish here. You know, fish are loaded with omega-3 fats. The salmon would be an awesome choice for you here at the Wine Bar. And there's a lot of different ways you prepare that. We like to see it nice and grilled, little seasoning as possible on it, so it's a nice healthy source of those omega-3 fats. Same thing with the chicken. You have a couple different options that you do for the chicken, is that correct?
We do marinate our chicken, but we don't use any salt. We use herbs. Mostly
Fantastic.
herbs.
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about the high sodium content. You know, when you're eating a salad, what you want is a nice mixture of dark green vegetables. And the salad here at the Wine Bar is loaded with beets. They contain betaine hydrochloride. They're a wonderful purifier for your liver, so you really want to have your beets. The other thing I really like about the salads here is that they always put their dressings on the side. Now, it's important when you're eating a salad to make sure that you have some fat in that dressing. Remember, the vitamins in salads, the fat-soluble vitamins, A, D, E, and K, all need a fat to be digested and absorbed into the body well. So you want to make sure you're not doing a fat-free dressing. You want to have a little bit of that good healthy oil. It could even be olive oil. You guys have some great quality olive oil.
The only oil we use is extra virgin olive oil.
Fantastic. And the other thing, that brings me to another great point, is the olives. The fact that olives and olive oil contain a mono unsaturated fat, which is super healthy for your heart, your cardiovascular system, does contain some of the omega-3 fats also. So again, a very good healthy choice when you're talking about quality of fats and types of fats to eat with your salad.
So I have a little tip for you. Maybe you're going to dinner after work and you've had a long, tiring, stressful day and you're really looking forward to that first cocktail or glass of wine. But I'm really going to suggest to you that when you get to the restaurant, your first drink should be a choice of maybe some sparkling water with a little bit of lemon or lime added to it. That way you have a few minutes to decompress, relax a little bit, and then you'll actually enjoy that first glass of wine. So another one of our favorites is the meat and cheese tray, and it's loaded up with lots of fruit, nuts, figs, olives, and Kristen was explaining to us as well that they have some low sodium cheeses. So she could definitely make suggestions when you're trying to build your own cheese tray.
If you want to stay away from something here at the Wine Bar, I will personally come to your table and help you make the right choices.
Okay, Kristen, let's really get to the good stuff. Let's talk about some dessert.
All right. Well, I am your dessert girl. I am a certified pastry chef, and I love to make dessert. And I spare no ingredients. The desserts that I make can be super rich, but I do not discriminate. I always keep something that somebody who can't have the decadent desserts can enjoy. It's hard to sit at the table and be the only one who can't order dessert. So I always keep something for that person. Right now I have granita on the menu. Granita is a timeless Italian tradition. It's made with fruit puree, a little bit of sugar, and then it's set with wine. You use the wine very sparingly to freeze the fruit so that it does not become a solid ice cube, because what you have to do with granita is you have to shave it and shave it and shave it. I always say to my friends, I know why little Italian ladies can really pack a punch, because they had to do that
They were making
artwork
granita.
on granita. So yeah.
So, you know, one of the things we want to tell you about wine, and people are oftentimes confused about this, is white wine sweeter than red wine? Well, you know, it's really not the argument over white wine or red wine. It's really about which one is drier. So they have such a variety of different wines here. You know, an average glass of wine has about 123 calories per glass. And so if you're concerned about sugar levels, remember, the drier the wine, the less the sugar. The sweeter the wine, the higher the sugar. And so if a person were coming in, Kristen, and wanted a nice dry white wine, what would you recommend to them?
I would recommend a Sauvignon Blanc. I would not steer them towards a Riesling. Some of the Chardonnays can be a little drier. I happen to have a buttery Chardonnay by the glass, so if someone tells you that something's buttery, it's not necessarily dry. So I would steer them towards a nice, crisp, light Sauvignon Blanc.
Absolutely. And how about red wines? So again, drier wines are lower in sugar. What would be your recommendation on a dry
I
red
have
wine?
a really nice Italian red, the Lagone. This Lagone is a dry red wine. It achieves its flavor strictly from the grapes. The people who make the wine are proud of their grape growing process, and they want you to taste the grape. They don't want you to taste any added sugar or anything else. And also then we have an all organic red wine, the Côte d'Aron. I know you guys love that wine. And that one is a pretty natural wine as well. There's not a lot of sugar added. There's less sulfites than other wines. So I would steer them towards the Lagone, which is an Italian, or the Côte d'Aron.
Well, our dinner's here, so we're going to wrap it up here from the wine bar, this first episode.
We've had a blast today hanging out and seeing all the stuff behind the scenes.
So get down here and check them out at the wine bar. Kristen and her staff will take care of you. Let them create something crazy for you. Make sure you make healthy choices. Remember, they'll allow you to do what you want to do down here, so come and check them out.
Cheers.